Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now, take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Accidental Pikachu by Math Pesto, and it does kind of look like a Pikachu. It's pretty interesting. Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the grid with the digits 1 through 9 without repeats in any row, column, or box. The line is divided into segments as noted by the black diamonds. Digits may not repeat within a segment, and adjacent segments have a sums in a 1 to 2 ratio. So basically, these two must sum to a sum which is in a 1 to 2 ratio with these 4 digits, which must be in a sum with a 1 to 2 ratio with these 5 digits, which is in a sum with a 1 to 2 ratio with the sum of these 5 digits, etc., etc. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. How do we tackle this? Let's start from the 1 digits because we know those are very limited. So this has to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with each other. It could be either 1, 2, 4, 8, or it's 3 and 6. Interesting. Um, what about 2-line segments? No, that's not helpful. Well, we do know, okay, so it could be 6, 12 if that's the case. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is either 2, 4, 8. So this 2-line segment would have to be essentially either, if it's 2, 4, and 8, it would have to be either 4 and 8 or 8 and 16. Or it's 6 and 12 specifically. Interesting. And then this is 6 digits adding up to something. If it's 16, it could be 32. So this is either 32 or 24, right? 6 digits can never adds up to at least 21. And at most 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 39. And the only ones, so you have 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So the only one between 21 and 39 is 32 there. So this is either 32 or, okay, well, let's put this one as 32. Or it's 24, right? Because you have 3, 6, 12, 24, 48. And the only one between 21 and 39 for that set is 24, 32. So this has to be 24 or 32, which means this is 12 or 16. Which means this is 6 or 8. This could be 3 or 4. Can't be. Oh, it could be 3. Oh, interesting. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that could be 3. Or 12. Or 16. Oh, that's a lot of possibilities. Okay. So 24 and 32. You don't have repeats either. Oh, that's another thing to think of. 5. So this has to be 24 or 32 guaranteed. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. So 5 digits can go from 15, and you have 2 5 digits in a row. Actually, you have 3 5 digits in a row. 1, 2, 3, no, this is 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 5 unique digits in a row. Okay. 5 unique digits in a row add up to 15 or up to 35. So it's 15 to 35. Only I think 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32 are both in between 15 and 35. If you try to have 3, 6, 12 is not between. 24 is, but 48 is not. So therefore, this has to be 32 and 16. So this is 12. This is 8. This is then 32. So this segment is 32. So this segment has to be 16. It cannot be 64. So this is 16. This is less than 16. It cannot be 32. If we go to a 1 to 2 ratio, it has to be 8. Which makes this segment 16, which makes this segment 32. Which makes this segment 16 again, because it's 4 digits. This cannot be 32 for 2 digits, so this is 8. This is 8. This is 4 or 16. We're not sure which. So 4 or 16. This could be then 2 or 8. Therefore, this is 4 or 1. This is 2 and 8 again. This could be 4 or 16. It cannot be less than. It cannot be 1. This is 8. This is 4 or 16. This then cannot be 2. It has to be 8, which makes this a 4. Right? Okay, so 5 digits. So 5 digits here. Again, so this has to be 32, which makes this 16 because it can't be 64. This can't be 32, so this must be 8. This cannot be 4 for 5 digits. It has to be 16, which makes this a 32. This cannot be 64, so it's 16. This cannot be 32, so it has to be 8. This could be 4 or 16. But either way, you can't go down to 2. You can't go up to 32, so this has to be 8 either way, which forces this to be a 4 as a digit. So this is 4. We don't know if this is 4 or 16, so that's fine. This cannot be a 4, so therefore this must be a 1, which makes this 2 and 2. So this has to be 8, because it can't be 2. So this adds up to 8. This must then... It could be 4 or 16, so this could be 4 or 16 here. So this is 2. This has to be a 4. These two add up to 8, so it's either 1, 7 or 3, 5 here. These must be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So this cannot be 2 or 4 here. This cannot be 1 and 3, so this has to be 16. This has to be then 7 and 9. Which makes this 8. It cannot be 1 and 8. Cannot be 1 and 7. Cannot be 2 and 6. It has to be 3 and 5 here. Because the 2 can't be here. The 1 cannot be here. This is 4. Wait. Oh. Whoops. Why did I have that as a 4? Oh, this has to be 4, so this is 1 and 3. Okay. Well, this is 1 and 3. So this cannot be 4. This, again, this cannot be 1 and 3, so this is 16, which makes this 7 and 9. This has to add up to 8. Cannot be 1, 7. Cannot be 2, 6. This is 3, 5. This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This can't be 2. This can't be 2 or 4. This can't be 1. This is 1 and 3. This adds up to 8. So it's either 1, 7 or 3, 5 here. This adds up to 16. So this is 7 and 9. This adds up to 32. Can you have 32 without a 9? Maybe. Yeah. Well, 2 is always here. So can you have it without a 2? Can you have it with 2 and 7? Maybe. Yeah. The remaining digits in box 5 have to be 2, 6, and 8. But this can't be 2. This is 2, 6, or 8 here. This is either 1, 3, or 7, 9, and that would be 1 if that's the case, and that's 3. Or it's 7, 9. I'm not sure which. This is 4, so this must add up to 8. So this is 1, 7, or 3, 5. It cannot be 3, 5 because of that. If it's 3, 5, that would eliminate all possibilities here. So this is a 1, 7 pair, which means 7 cannot be in the 1 and 7 cannot be in the rest of the column. So this can't be 1, 7. This has to be 3 and 5, adding up to 8. So therefore, this is 1. This is 3. This adds up to 16 again. So this is 16. This is 32. That means these 3 must add up to 13. This is 1 and 7, so this can't be 7 because of the 1, 7 pair in the column. So this is 9. This is 7. This can't be 7. Therefore, this cannot be 9 here. Because it's either 16 or 4 adding up here. This again is 32. What is the remaining digits in column 5? It has to be 6 and 8. So this is 6 or 8. This is 6 or 8. What about the remaining digits in box 2? It's 4, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 7 here, though. Okay. These 4 digits add up to 16. These 2 digits add up to 8. So it cannot be 1, 7 here. It cannot be 3, 5. It has to be 2 and 6. This can't be 2, though, because of that 2. So this is 6, which makes that a 2. These can no longer be 6. This adds up to 8. It cannot be 1 or 7 because 1 and 7 eliminates these possibilities. So this must be 3 and 5, which means there's a 3, 5 pair in this box, which eliminates 3 and 5 from the rest of the box. So this can't be 3. This 16 4-cell segment cannot contain a 2. Okay, I don't know what that tells us. So again, okay, what are these possibilities? This adds up to 13. If it's 9, this has to be 1 and 3. So this adds up to 16. That works for either one. Okay, what are the remaining digits in row 1? They are 1, 2, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. So this cannot be 6. So and this can't be 2. We know the 6 is here. So if this is 7 adding up to what? If it's 7 adding up to 13, it cannot be 1 6 because the 6 is always here. So it would have it can't be 7 2 5 or 2 yeah, it can't be 7 2 5 adding up to, well, that can't be, that doesn't add 7 2 4. Wait. No, it would be 7 1 5 here. So either way, 1 has to be one of these two. So this is 1 3 or 1 5. So 1 has to be here, which means 1 cannot be here. 6 does have to be here. These 5 digits add up to 32. What's the minimum here? Sorry, what's the minimum digit we can have there? 32. It could be 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one thing it cannot have is a 1. Okay. So this is 2 through 9. This can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 6. This can't be 7. That's quite broad. These 4 digits cannot add. Okay, so what are the remaining digits in row 4? They have to be 4, 6, 8, and 9, right? But this can't be 6 here. 4 digits adding up to 16 without a 2. It would have to be 1, 3, 4 at minimum. So it's 1, 3, 4, 8. 8 is the maximum digit, so this cannot be 9. So this can't be 6. Do we have to have a 1 there, is the question. Maybe. This can't be 3 or 5 because of the 3, 5 pair in the row. The remaining digits in the row have to be 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. But this can't be 6. Can you have 3, 4? 3, 4, 5, 6 adds up to 18. So you have to have a 1. So there has to be a 1 here somewhere. Which means neither of these can be 1 because they... Actually, this one can't be 1 because it sees all the possible 1s here. It must contain or 4 or an 8. So you have to have 1 with 4, adding up to 16. The possibilities would be 1, 4, 5, 6, or 1 with 8, which would mean 1, 3, 4, 8. This can't be 3. Okay, so what are the possibilities? So this is 4. It requires either 1, 3, 8 or 1, 5, 6. If it's an 8, obviously it's 1, 3, 4. Okay. This 32, we don't have very much information on. This is 32. That's fine. We know that. Two, 1. Okay, this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6 because it sees all the digits on the segment which add up to 16. So this is 5, 7, 8, 9. Not too helpful. Um, oh wait, this is 2. So this has to be 4. Ugh, duh. So this is 1, this is 3. Right, so this is... Nah, I made that overly complicated. Anyways, this can't be 3, this can't be 3, so this is 5, which makes that a 3. This 3 means that can't be 3, so this is 5, which makes that a 3. This can't be 5, so that's 3, which makes that a 5. This can't be 1, so this must be a 6, because 1, 2, 3, 4 are already eliminated, so 6 cannot be in the rest of the segment. This can't be 3, this can't be 1. One of these is a 3 here. One of these has to be a 3, so there cannot be a 3 anywhere here. One of these is a 1. This can't be 1 here, so therefore this is not a 1, which makes this a 1. This must be 3 and 9, or 5 and 7 added together. This can't be 6, so this must be the 6 in row 1. This is either 3, 9, or 5, 7. If this is 3, these two add up to 13. So if this is 3... Okay, yeah, what are the possibilities? If this is 3, this is 9, which makes that 7. So these two would have to add up to 13. So it's either 4, 9, it cannot be 5, 8. So it would be 4, 9 here, if that's the case. If this is 3, this is 9, this is 7, this has to be 4, 9. Otherwise, if this is 5, this has to be 7, which makes this 9. We need a 7, though, in column 4, and it has to be one of these. So then it would be 5, 4, and 7, adding up to 16. So this is a 4, 7, 9 triplet in box 2, which eliminates 4 and 9 in the rest of the box. It also eliminates 4 and 9, 4, 7, and 9 in the rest of the column. This can't be 4, so this must be 2, which means neither of these can be 2. It's a 1, 3, 4 triplet here. This can't be 1. We have a 3, 4 pair here. This can't be 2 or 4. This can't be 4 because of the 3, 4 pair in the box, so this is 1. This can't be 2 or 6, so it must be 8, which makes this a 6 and that a 2. This can't be 4 or 9, so this must be 8, which makes that a 6, which makes this an 8. So 8 cannot be in the rest of the segment. This can't be 6 either. What's the remaining digit in column 4? It has to be 6. The remaining digits here are 4, 5, and 9 in column 6. Okay, any of those could be. This can't be 1, so this must be 7, which makes that a 1. This can no longer be 1, so we have a 1 on this segment, and it has to be here. So this can't be a 1 either. This can't be 1. This can't be 6. These can't be 6. We have a 4, 8, and 9 triplet in row 4, which eliminates 4, 8, and 9 in the rest of the row. Therefore, this is a 6. There's no more 6s in that box then. We have a 4, 7, 8 triplet in row 5, which eliminates 4, 7, and 8 in the rest of the row. So this must be a 1. This can no longer be 1 here. 6 cannot be here, 6 cannot be here or here, so 6 is one of these two cells. Well, 6 can't be here, 6 can't be here. Where is this in therefore, where is the 6 in box 7? It has to be here. So this can't be 6 anymore, which makes this a 6. So these 4 digits, if you have a 4, it could be 1, 3, 4, 8 or 1, 3, 5, 6, but 6 is no longer valid on any of on this line. So it cannot be 1, 3, 5. It cannot be 1, 4, 5, 6. It has to be 1, 3, 4, 8. So this can't be 3, this can't be 3. Where is the 3? It has to be here. This is 1, 3, 4, and 8. Both of these 4 and 8s see this 4 and 8 here, so this can't be 4 or 8 here. This must be a 7, which makes this not a 7. This can't be 7. Where is the 7 now in box set 4? It has to be here. This then becomes a 5, 9, 5, 9 pair. This can't be 2. We already knew that. This can't be 1. We have a 4, 8, 4, 8 pair in column 8, which eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 4, 8. This can't be 4. You have 5 digits adding up to 32. Oh, this can't be 3. 32 with 5 digits. Can it be 5? You can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has to be 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 to add up to with the remaining digits, right? 1 is eliminated. 1 was never a possibility. 3 is eliminated because this can't be 3 and this can't be 3 here. 4 is eliminated because of the 3, 4 pair here and the 4, 8 pair here. So this has to be 2. This is 2 with 7 or 9. So this is 7, 9. This can't be 2, so this is 1, which makes that not 1. This is 2. This is 2. Where is the 2 in box 7? Cannot be here, cannot be here. It must be here. What are the remaining digits in row 7? It's 4, 5, and 9. 4, 5, 8, 9. But this can't be 4, 8 because of the 4, 8 pair. The remaining digits in column 8 have to be 5 or 9 here. Where is the 1 in column 7? We have to have it here. So this is 1. This can't be 9. This can't be 9 here. This can no longer be 7 or 9. The last digits remaining in row 8 are 5 and 8. We have a 4, 5, 8, and 9 quadruplet in box 9, which eliminates 4, 5, 8, and 9 in the rest of the box. So this must be a 3. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're getting close to finishing. 3 cannot be here or here, so this must be a 3 here, which means this must be 9 to add up to 13, which makes that a 7. So this can't be 7. This has to be 4 and 9 here. This can't be 9 here. We have a 4, 8 pair in box 4, which eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the box. Though this must be 9. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this must be 4, which makes that 3. This can't be. This 4 means this can't be 4 by normal Sudoku. That's an 8. This is a 4. This has to be 4, and that's an 8. Where is the 8 in box 7? Can't be any of these. It must be here. So this is an 8. This cannot be 8. This cannot be 8. So this is a 5, which makes that a 9, which makes that a 5. This 9 means this can't be 9 here. Where's the 9 in row 7? It has to be here. So this is 9, which makes that a 5. The last remaining digit in column 7 is a 9. So this is 9, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 9. We have 5 and 7 remaining in row 3. This can't be 5, though, so this is 7, which makes that a 5. This can no longer be 5, therefore it's a 4, 8 pair here, which means this can't be 4, so this is 5, which makes that 4. This 4 means this can't be 4, so this is an 8, which makes that a 4. This 8 means this can't be 8, so this is a 4, which means this can't be 4, so this is 2. So therefore this must be an 8, and this has to be a 2 as a remaining digit. The remaining digits in column 1 are 4 and 7. This can't be 4 here, so this must be a 7, and that's a 4. In column 2, they are 8 and 9. This can't be 8, so this is 9, this is 8. And the remaining digits in column 3 are 7 and 5. This has to be 7, and this has to be a 5. And that's the solution. Pretty cool, actually. I like this 1 to 2 ratio thing. The logic for this part was very interesting. It was specifically there, I guess. And this logic was interesting for what it forced, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.